What's up? I promised you guys I'd give you guys an update on my cars. A bunch of you guys were asking about my Camaro here. So I'm gonna give you a quick little update on that. And there's a lot to see on it, but there's not much to see right now. I'll give you a little update on the Pantera too, which what I got going on with that. It's been a while since I gave you guys an update, so I don't even know where the fuck I left off with it. But the next steps on this, I'm pretty much done with the wiring harness. I did my heater and all that stuff. So one thing I do kind of want to go over with is what I did for my heater box, because I know a lot of Pantera guys might want to know. I had a real hard time with restoring this heater box, running all new lines, finding a solution for the rotted steel heater core lines that run up through the center console. I'll run through that real quick later on, but I know a bunch of you want to see what's up with my Camaro. So anyway, here she is. So the car came back a few weeks ago from paint. If you recall, I had some issues with trying to get my metalwork finished, which I did a few years ago. I can't really show you right now because I'm actually touching up some a little bit of paint work around the engine bay and stuff like that. But you can see here a little dusty, but I got that LS2 with that 78 millimeter turbo going on, and we went with, I say we, but it's just me. I'm building this car. My buddy Keith over at KMS Customs did the paint work. He did the finishing on my metal fenders that I did. He got them smooth as hell. I don't want to take off all the masking to show you, but you got to believe me. Next week I'll take off all this stuff after I'm done with some touch-ups and stuff, and I'll show you. But what I still got to do next, it may look a little funny because my fenders, they just kind of stop right down here. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to make myself some aluminum skirts that are going to be flat running along the bottom here, and this section here will continue smooth down and then follow this scoop, if that makes any sense, with like a carbon fiber piece right here. So this will be kind of like a scoop coming in here, and I'm going to do an aluminum skirt coming down here to follow that. It's going to really accent that well, and it's going to follow, do the same thing for the front. Like I said, I wish I could kind of show you, but I really don't feel like pulling off all the masking now. Interior still gotta get put back together. I'm gonna get a different steering wheel probably. I might do different gauges, I don't know. Right now, as opposed to all that shit on there, I'm wrapping the whole car in stick PPF. I actually just did this door right now. I still gotta wait for it to dry and trim it, but you can see that, I got my shit on there. That's gotta get trimmed once that dries up a little bit. Cut out through the hood. I don't know if you guys remember, the car's bagged, so I can try to show you this a little bit here. You can see how nice and smooth these fenders are. He did a nice sharp line across the top here, which I like. The fenders sit perfectly against my wheel right here. I'm gonna have the wheels refinished, or these are actually on spacers, so I might actually just put new lips on. I do like these wheels that I've had on here for a few years, so I'm gonna keep those. I draw a line somewhere with buying shit. That's pretty much it for the Camaro. If there's anything else you'd like to know, any other questions, I'd like to try to make more of these videos. I know I say it every time, but then I come out with a new video after like 3 weeks, and I don't know, man. I'm a busy guy. I work. I got these cars I'm building. I also have a couple other projects that I'm building, and I'm not, a famous YouTuber where you guys are paying for this shit. I got to pay for this shit myself, and still try not to sleep on the couch at night so my wife don't get pissed at me. So, but anyway, so real quick, I want to give a rundown for the Pantera guys. What I did here. So my solution. I'll come around the back. There might be a better solution. I don't know. But you can see these two little copper hoses coming right here, going in through the center console. What I did, the original lines, they were steel, so they were like caked solid and rotted just with rust. So whoever had this car first or before me, I know they were trying to get the car running and try to get it going. They weren't going to fix that. The engine has to come out. So I had to take a long chisel, you know, kind of fit it in there, get the pinch welds that were holding those steel lines out by slowly chiseling away, pulling a little bit of pipe out and cutting it. What I replaced it was, maybe I'll come around this way and show you through the door here. So what I replaced those hard lines were with these, you know, higher quality silicone hose going all the way through here, and then finishing off back here. I'll spin around here, see through going to the engine bay. So then finishes off with these 2 copper lines. These are 1 foot long. They go through here, and I do have, yeah, sorry, I'm fucking filming backwards here. So I do have a rubber hose that this goes into for the rest of the 12 inches because there's 2, there are 2, I guess, like, I don't know, holes, like 2, there's a wall here and then there's a wall here. So if you just do this and then just do rubber hose this way, that wall will cut through the hose. So I ran 12 inches all the way through, but I do have hose going all the way so that these don't rattle against that second wall that's in there, if that makes sense. If there's a better way, let me know. I'm probably not going to change it now, but I think that's a pretty good way. It's probably easier to change too if there is any problems down the road. My heater box, you see I had disassembled it. Got a new heater core on eBay, CA Auto or some shit, I forget, but those guys were great. I gotta look up the name and tell you guys who it was, because I mean these guys were awesome. They gave me a new control valve down there. Whatever, so I got a new heater core from them. The box I had powder coat, I disassembled, powder coated it, KK Finishing over here near me in Long Island. Best, Chris and Casper over there. They did all the powder coating on this car. They're fucking awesome. And I used that pink stuff from Lowe's, that thin 1/4-inch pink stuff to insulate this, to replace the styrofoam that was inside. And then I got this neoprene sticky shit. This shit's real sticky. I got it in sheets in different thicknesses for all the, I mean, I didn't cut it the best, but, you know, I mean, that does kind of bother me, but this shit kind of cuts kind of tough. It gets caught up, so it gets kind of, you don't see that shit, so. And then for the heater hoses, I forget what it even was, paper or like some kind of thin foil, but these I got, it's like a GM heater hose. It doesn't really matter. I got this shit on eBay too, but you know, I'm sure that's gonna work totally fine. I do want to give a big shout out to John Haas at Pantera Electronics. This wiring harness here is incredible. Everything that he did, this guy's the guy. I don't know, I mean, he only does Pantera stuff, but if you're restoring a Pantera, and this was a big source of anxiety for me, was this wiring harness, because I mean, I took a look at it and all those wires, I don't know where it comes from, where does it go? Cotton Eye Joe. Sorry, man, I lost my train of thought. But this guy, he went through my factory wiring harness. He gave me everything you need. I got it. There's a new fuse block back there. There's a new, you know, updated from the old school, like little band fuses or whatever they were. I got every new switch. I even got a new turn signal stalk here, new ignition, came with a new alternator. I got, you know, billet switches all around. Any wire that was, he reuses all your old wires that are in good condition, reconditions them, adds new wires where needed. Labels everything. Oh man, the packaging, the instruction booklet this guy does, incredible. And to top it all off, I even added, it was definitely worth it, the LED retrofits for every light. You even got floor well lights, you got lights for up at the top. Yeah, I mean the dome lights in the door lights, you got ease of access lights that, well, you know, these are gonna hang at the bottom of the door here, you know, so they shine on the ground, kind of like a fancy BMW or some shit. But other than that, you know, can't say enough nice shit about that guy. John, Pantera Electrics. Definitely contact that guy. Other than that, you know, I don't know. I ran all my airlines. As I said, I'm doing air ride. I ran my airlines through the floor with the wiring harness. So the airlines do come through the floorboards, go and follow through the factory pass-throughs on both sides for the wheels. So I'm not cutting anything, and everything is protected. So I thought that was pretty sweet. Speaker wires all ran, you know, stupid shit like that. Next step, really, I'm waiting for the engine and the interior, so I'm kind of at a standstill with that. My motor, getting done by McBetts. He's doing a great job. We're doing a 408 stroker with fuel injection, with the velocity stacks and shit like that. But he's cranking on it. I was just over there the other day looking. Hopefully we get that back soon and I can get that in. And my interior, the guy's giving me a bit of a hassle with it. He's just not doing it. So he did my front trunk. And I mean, I love it. He did a great job and he did this quick. But for some reason, all the pieces that I dropped off to him, he's maybe overwhelmed and just doing other easier jobs. I find a lot of shops like to do that, you know, bang out easier jobs, get paid, and get, you know, get him out the door, and then just all the little bullshit he just doesn't want to do. Or maybe he forgot, and then, you know, over time he forgets. Or I don't know. That seems to be a trend with a lot of shit. Hence why this car, I think you remember, I think it was 3 years on this Camaro ago that I did the body work on it, the fenders, you know. But this car does still have a lot to go. I'm having trouble tuning this because of the position of the O2 sensors with the turbo. This O2 sensor here, I do have the stock ECU in here now, so it still has to run 2 O2 sensors. We can't tune it because this O2 sensor is too close to the Y, and it's sensing both banks instead of just the one bank. So I am going to put a Holley Terminator X in there. Just ordered it, so it's coming, and then I should be able to have this tuned. I don't know. I thought doing a turbo would be a lot easier, but you know, I'm not some YouTube guy's first time for everything, and I try to do as much shit myself as possible. So probably I did have this gone, you know, all my work gone through and checked by the real professionals, and everything looks fine. You know, I got dual fuel pumps and all that good shit. But other than that, it's got to get cleaned up and shit. I mean, it looks good. It looks all right on the video. I kind of see it since I'm doing selfie mode on the camera. I could see what I'm filming there. It looks pretty good. Anyway, that's it. That's enough of hearing me say the word 14 times a second. And, you know, I'll come back with another update next week. Right now, I'm not, you know, I don't got too much updates. I got, you know, working a little bit on this truck. Back here, that's my daily driver. I don't know if you care, but I'm wrapping over all the gold on that truck, and you know, I was just buying piece by piece vinyl in between jobs, and now with COVID, a lot of shit. You know, COVID's been going on for a couple of years now. Still, a lot of shit is on back order and stuff, so I can't finish the wrap on this because I should have just bought it all in one shot. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I can't finish it because I can't get the rest of the vinyl in to do that. But anyway, I did have Detroit steel wheels made for it, 20 by 14. I'm doing something different. I'm doing a steel wheel in that truck instead of the regular bro wheels with stretch tire. I'm gonna do, I got these by Detroit Steel. Again, I have my buddy Chris and Casper over there at KK Finishing powder coat. These look fucking sick. So I think it's gonna have a nice mean look. That's what I'm trying to do, a classic mean look with the steel wheels. Wanted to look a little older, a little classic look. I'm doing a 37 by 14 5 Swamper on here. The what are they called? The Cobalt MTs. They're like a take on the original Groundhogs, I think they were called. But I think they had to change the name because the patent was owned by somebody else, some stupid shit. But it's supposedly good in rain, snow, kind of ish, and also the mud. But whatever. Anyway, those are on back order till February, which goes back to my point before about everything being on back order, and I was stupid for not ordering all that vinyl to cover that gold in that truck at once. So I got a couple pieces that are still gold. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. You guys have a great day, week, month, year, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.